Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all praise to Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakar Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders. They rule well in teaching the scriptures, and salutations to all you Akim out there that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. Today's topic is going to be um, roughly paraphrasing, present uh, your body as a living sacrifice. And so, in order to present your body as a living sacrifice, there's certain things that the Lord requires. And, you know, the two commandments that the Lord requires is, uh, love the Most High with all your heart and all your might, and to love thy neighbor, thy brother as thyself, amongst the 12 tribes of Israel. So, you present your body as a living sacrifice um, in things that are commanded for you to do. You commanded to be a brother in this truth. Amongst other things, you're commanded to, um, you know, keeps the high holy days. Also commanded to um, give reverence to the Most High and to be thankful in all things. So this is what's required of us. You know, you're commanded to go out there on the highways and byways. Okay, that's also a commandment. Uh, to be the forefront and to be one who stands so stiffly for the Lord, regardless of what other people think, feel, say, the list goes on. We commanded to walk in the steps and the ways of Yahushua. We're also commanded to feed the sheep. So if a brother has something that he wants to learn, or about the breakdowns or anything like that, then yeah, definitely we're commanded to to give him the truth about the Most High, according, give him the word according to the truth. We, with all the prophecies and stuff that are going on right now, it seems like some things are dying down, some things are ramping up. But one thing that we do know is the Most High is working. We do know that. And the Most High is doing a great work so that we can get out of here. He's doing everything that he's supposed to do. So we supposed to be doing everything that we supposed to do. Okay? So being that, you know, uh, being men of the Lord, in this world we're not looked at as high and mighty. We looked at actually as an offscouring of the earth. Nobody's. That's how we looked at. Um, not as into high regard. But the Most High is going to lift up his men. And before the 2/3, before the Lord implements judgment on them, I'm speaking as a man, Lord willing, this happens, before the Lord implements the judgment, starting with the house of Israel. The judgment begins at the house of the Lord. And who is the house of the Lord? House of the Lord are you 12 tribes, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, starting with you guys because you guys are Israel. So the Lord is going to judge you first. You're going to be judged first before any other nation gets judged. Okay, starting with the men. So we're to examine ourselves in this walk, in this faith, and judge ourselves so we may not be judged. So we judge ourselves according to the scriptures. A brother might think, hey, I'm going through the scriptures, am I going off? And so that's checks and balances, so to speak, with the Most High, His Word and the Holy Spirit, to make sure that you're in line and doing what you're supposed to do. Lord willing, we get out of here because hell, shit's about to start ramping up even more so. We're in the month of March, and Esau Edom, he's up to the same old shit. He's trying to get a war popped off so he can be justified in killing massive amounts of people. That's Esau Edom. The so-called Caucasian race, white race, or whatever you want to call it. Right now, they're sitting in the power seat. So, while these people are sitting in the power seat, they don't understand that the Most High is against them. They don't understand that everything that they're doing is going to come to nothing very shortly and very soon. The Lord very soon is going to do away with all the bullshit that's going on. And everything that's against him, his son, his people, and his word. The Most High is going to do away with that very shortly and very soon. So, you brothers, if any one of you brothers out there are listening, you're new, I advise you to get right as soon as possible. This is a very serious message. Pray that you get an increase in faith, because you're going to need a lot of faith in these times to come. Through the Spirit, I believe something major is going to happen. If not now, probably within the next couple of weeks to the next couple of months. It's going to get hot and heavy and hectic out here. They're ready to push that chip. And so they need a catalyst to push this chip. They need something major to push this chip. Okay. It's going to get fucked up out here. So this is what's going on. The men of the Lord are not going to take the chip. They're not going to take the mark of the beast. You're going to have to kill them first. Okay? And so even though that Esau Edom might get a few of us, and some of us have to be martyrs, the Lord's going to raise a standard. And in raising that standard, it's going to equal out the playing field. Matter of fact, it's going to give the men of the Lord the advantage in that time. Hope you brothers are